Wow, that worked really well. I didn't say a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. For those of you that were here earlier for our brought forward auction, apologies for the repetition. For everyone else that's just arrived, a huge welcome to you on behalf of our business owners, Andy and Robert. It's not such a beautiful day out there today, but do keep in mind we've only got a month of winter left. Now, for the 9 properties coming up today, to the owners of those 9 properties, thank you so much for entrusting us, for choosing to work with us. It's an opportunity we appreciate and we certainly take very, very seriously. Now, my name's John Phillips, and it's my pleasure to introduce the auction team who will be looking after you here today. Most importantly, on my left, our auction manager, Karen Phillips, in the orange. She's here to answer all of your questions auction related. To our team of auctioneers, I can see 2 of the 3 here on my right. There's slightly shorter of the 2, Lisa. We have Ned, and somewhere Hamish is in our room as well. I'm sure he'll be here in a moment. Our media coordinators, Harriet and Talia, here on the right. They'll be looking after everything you see on the screen today. They will also be beaming our message throughout New Zealand. We do have a lot of people online looking at those properties that are coming up for sale today. Now, as is normal, ladies and gentlemen, we operate under the auspices, under the rules of the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand Auction Best Practice Guide. Now, if you are looking at bidding today, there are forms at the back of the room. It's called a bidding acknowledgement form. It is necessary for you to fill one of those out if you do intend bidding. If you are fortunate enough to be one of our successful buyers here today, you will be required to take into your hand an REA guide before you sign your contract of purchase here today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like everything else, there are certain rules that we must operate under. Now, our owners have provided us with a confidential reserve price, and subject to that reserve price being met or obviously exceeded, the highest bidder, they're going to be our purchaser. Now, they have also authorised us to place bids on their behalf. Now, look, don't be worried by that. Rest assured that it will always be below the reserve price, and we will clearly announce it as a vendor bid. So there shouldn't be any misunderstanding there. As your auctioneers, it's up to us to nominate the sums that the bidding can be raised by, but we can also refuse any bid if we consider it's not in the best interests of our owners. Now, we do have agents in the room today who will be bidding on behalf of buyers. We will clearly point them out to you when that is relevant. Now, if there is any dispute during the bidding process, look, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and we'll move forward again from there. So there shouldn't be any issues. Now, this probably the single most important point of all, ladies and gentlemen, the owners can withdraw the property from auction at any time before it's sold and without declaring the reserve price. Now, the reason this is relevant for you is if on the floor the bidding gets to a certain level, it's not where we need to be, and they will choose to go out and have a conference off the floor, and they will take with them the highest bidder, the owner and the auctioneer. It may not come back onto the floor again. You won't get another chance. So in order to ensure that you are the person who is negotiating, simply make sure that you are in fact the highest bidder. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, when the hammer finally comes down and we declare the property sold, you'll be required to carry out 2 very simple tasks. One is to sign the memorandum of contract, acknowledging also that relevant REA guide, and 2, to pay a deposit here today as sum equal to 10% of the purchase price of the property. All right, I think we're off to Akaroa first, Lisa.
We are indeed. Thank you, Johnny. Well, a very good morning. I join with John and the auction team welcoming you to Grenadier House. I also welcome from our Akaroa office, Alan Nobbs. Wonderful to have you and your owners and her family here for our first auction this morning, number 5, Rue Viard in the heart of Akaroa. Well, the contract that Alan has supplied to you all states you bid and buy a freehold estate. Gosh, a gorgeous parcel. Quite a flat section here, 786 square metres of land, and settlement date about 4 weeks away on September 15th, unless you've made alternate arrangements with Alan and our owners. Well, I had a lovely trip to Akaroa on Monday, met with our owner. She's been a couple of decades in residence here, in this gorgeous home, so close into the village of Akaroa. As I said, I love the platform that it's on, a good established section, but a nice flat one, should your future plans mean building perhaps in the future. A lovely abode here, 2 good bedrooms in the home, spacious open plan living. Over the years it's been opened up, floodlit with sun, and you've got that lovely deck area as well. A very established garden giving you privacy, but also those harbour views. And of course, Marley the dog was in residence, being looked after as well. A great community here in Akaroa, lots of things happening. I know Alan's certainly noticing the tourists are coming back. There's a bit of vibrancy again, and as we move into spring and summer, it's going to be a wonderful place. So whether this is a holiday home for you or a permanent home, it just offers that excellent entry level into Akaroa. We've seen it so incredibly desirable, particularly in the last few years. But Alan, I know you'll have a last couple of words, I'm sure.
Thank you, Lisa. Welcome to the auction today. Thank you to Robin for trusting the house to me. It is to be sold today, and unfortunately, bidders that are here are not alone in the room, and it is going to sell. It is entry-level room, and it is a perfect opportunity to buy in this location.
Absolutely, a great opportunity, potential for future development, but just move in and love what's here, enjoy the bird song and the whole environment that Akaroa offers. So, bidders, buyers, a big strong open, I encourage you.
500,000.
500 grant from the Harcourts team, bidding on behalf of a buyer, $500,000, there we go. We're underway, at 500, is there 525 perhaps? First call with our starter at 500. 525, welcome in.
50.
And 550, the retort. Sir, 575, can I say on your behalf? At 550 against you now. 575 I look for.
560.
560,
70.
I'll work with you, sir. 70, 80 is there. Worth fighting for. 570 with Grant. I'll take 5 if it helps you, sir. 575, 580, there we go. You're a surety to value. Entry level here into Akaroa at $580,000 now. 81, 85. Instructions at 585, please, Alan, at 585. Sir, come back with me. If it's no today, it's no forever. First call at 5, 8 and 5.
It's on the market, Lisa.
We sell away, folks. Make no mistake. At 585,
Bid on the back wall.
where was that?
Yep.
Welcome in. 586, is it, sir? 600, love it. That's a great way to enter it. 600 and 610. At 6 and 20 now. At 620 and 30 the bid, 40 straight back. At 650 and 660. Good work, sir. At 660 and 70 the call. At 70 now is there 80 and 80 there is. At 680 here. First call and selling away. Second call. 680 holding the bid down the back. Don't miss it. 85. 90. 86. 86. 86 is there 90? Surely. At 86 with the gentleman down there. 87 into the singles we go. 88. Try 90.
90.
Good. 90. 91. At 91, hard to pick it. Worth fighting for 20 years since it's been to market, but it's 691, gentleman holding the bid down the back. And against you, Grant,
92.
92. 3. Straight back at 93.
4.
And 4. And 5. This is why we auction property, folks, at 6, 9 and 5. First call and selling on notice. Second call. Are you absolutely sure?
6.
Ooh, 696. So go 700. Try and end it now. 700. Good work. At 700 the bid. At 700,000 now. Let's see if we've done enough. 701. 2. At 2 the call. Try 800 maybe, Grant. Akaroa, 702 with you, sir, selling away. Once now. 93. 703. 705, sir. Don't give up yet. You've been great. Come on, keep going. Dig deep. 705. You sure? It's 703. What about a half? $500. A good night out. And a half. We've got at 703 the half.
704.
704. Try the 5. 704. First call. Amazing Christmas coming up there in Ekaroa. Fishing. Swimming. Second call at 704 and selling with Grant and his clients. Are you sure? You've been amazing bidder. There's not another 1,000 in there. At 704, third and final call, sir. Hammers up. You're absolutely sure? Then delighted to announce we're going, gone and sold. Congratulations. Wonderful campaign, Alan. Well done to you, to your owners. Great way to start the day. Oh, I didn't get the memo, but it must have been. Hi, Miss May.
Right, well done, Alan and Lisa. We move forward with the day. Next up, of course, back into Christchurch with 23 Endeavour Street in North New Brighton. Alison Aitken, Gemma Aitken, responsible for the campaign here, bringing this property to the auction arena. They've done some great work, works closely alongside you, bringing you into that cash position today to purchase. The contract you're looking to sign momentarily confirms it's a freehold parcel. 615 square metres makes up that parcel. The 9th of September, a date to look forward to being your settlement and possession date. But such a neat and tidy property to make your own, to ensconce yourself into the community of New Brighton. Of course, a tight-knit community, a location where you have the beach, Bottle Lake, the golf course as your backyard, as your very own playground. So much to do, so much to enjoy in this locality. But the home, of course, it's had some really good work done to it, good improvements, good updates, that updated kitchen, that designer bathroom as well, providing plenty of luxury to everyday living, in excellent state for the many, many years ahead, you'd have to say, as a result of that. Good sunny living space, also that's supported and topped off by the log burner that sits in there, and it's certainly a home that I think is worth endeavouring to make your own. So, Alison, last word is yours.
Hey, last word. Hey, Dan, thanks once again. You always do a fantastic job, and your homes are always popular. Hey, great location. I don't need to say any more about it, but hey, good luck with your bidding.
In your hands, buyers. Next owner, who is it? Opening bid, what is it? Where do we start? For the location, for all the work that's been put into it, what is this worth? Off we go. Thank you, sir. $500,000. Who can test? Maybe just $525,000. Nice and comfortable. We'll call it out elsewhere, but have $500,000 on the window. First call at just $500,000. Twice at $500,000. Is there better? Third final at $500,000. Looking back against you, sir, once. We're north of there, but 525 comfortably done on a vendor bid. Do we take it to 550 here or elsewhere? But 550 and back with you. I'm not placing any more vendor bids, sir. If it's you and I, we'll have a chat off to the side, but give you one last opportunity to join in. At $550,000, I work with 575. There it is, 575 down the back. Competition there, sir. Do we go 600? We do. Nod of the head. Comfortable? Yep, of course we are. $600,000 only, and 625, I'd have thought. Comfortably done as well, but 600 here. There it is at 625. Work with 50. Have 625 for the first. For the second, at 625. Sir, do we work with 10 there? Is that a little bit more comfortable? 35 work for you? How much? Another 5. Okay, 630 only. In front by nose, down the back here. At 630, are we better? 35. At 635, back they come. I look for 40. There it is at 640. Is it 45? Is it 50? $640,000. Gentleman's bid. Once at 640. Penultimate call at $640,000. Do we try again and go again at 640? Take back the lead.
We're on the market next.
Will sell. Sir, good news to you. In front at 640, putting the hammer down if there's no better. At 640, do we go another 5 at 45? For ownership, for certainty, for that new home come early September. First call, twice in selling. Another 1. Another 2. Okay, 2 more at 43. 643. Gentleman's bid. At 643, do we go 2 more at 45? At 643, bid here. Working hard as always at 643. And he goes on top of himself at 45. Good strategy. At 645, don't be deterred. Even a single is at 46. Have a quick conversation, but 645 and selling over here if not. First call at 645. Twice, certain. Third and final. Wouldn't go a half. It's going at $645,000. Going. It is sold here. Well done. Thank you, sir. Alison, Gemma, great work. Keep things moving. Over to Hamish, I think it is. Okay. moving and get underway with the next of our auctions, that being 6 Gamblins Road in St Martins. Joy and Alistair, always good to have them up the front of the auction arena. They bring a pretty impressive offering here. Next up for your consideration, again, the pertinent points of the contract make it pretty clear that it's a freehold parcel of 507 square metres that you are looking to acquire. You take ownership of that parcel the Thursday, the 15th of September. That reminder, as John pointed out earlier, 10% is all that's required today, though, upon the fall of the hammer. But it is just a beautifully presented home, this inside and out. You walk in, it presents as if it is almost brand new. So well looked after that it is. I think a really well appointed home. It's going to have you living so easily, so comfortably year round, really sensibly configured with the bedrooms, the living spaces. Love the dual bifold doors, giving you those 2 access points out to that sheltered patio. I think that's a real asset when it comes to entertaining, just that ease of transition from the in to the out, the ease of living that comes with the single level layout as well. Of course, location wise, I know that's a big draw card with this location here in St Martins. The local shops, they are just steps away. The schooling, it's superb. You have that to choose from. Short commute to town as well. I just think a fabulous home and setting for family life going forward. I think it is Joy who's going to have a few words before we get underway with the auction itself.
Okay, thank you to Lynn and John, and very best of luck to the bidders.
Right, easy as that, bidders. Good luck, we're in your hands. We look for that opening figure again. Who starts, who finishes? Opening bid is what? Here in Gamblins Road.
900.
Off we go. Good on you, sir. $900,000. Who advances from there? Is it 925? First call at $900,000. Down the back on the wall. Second call at 9. There's 925, and good luck to you as well, ma'am. At 925, but he's back at 950, and you shouldn't be surprised by that. But 975, there it is, and $1 million have it called at $1 million with a raise of the hand. Bid here at $1 million and $1,025,000. There it is at $1,025,000, but 1050. He takes it back. Game of tennis going on, but 75 here, and we look for the 1-1. Comfortably done. Have $1,075,000, ladies. Bid in front. New bidder over here, 1.1. Okay, not quite. At $1,080,000, 1080. We call that possum poison. At $1,080,000, 1.1 takes it. What do we do now? At $1,001,000 here, against you here and there. At $1.1 million, we go another 10. At 1.1 for the opportunity. Beautifully presented home. First call at 1.1. Twice at 1.1. Joy and Alistair, what are my instructions then, please? Have a bid here. 10. Take it as that at $1,110,000. Lining them up. 20 here though. At $1,120,000. Look for 130. There it is, not at the head at $1,130,000 down here and seated. Bid here against you, ma'am, at $1,130,000. 10 more at 40 and 50. At $1,150,000. Do we take it to 60? At 115,000. Come last to win the race. At $1,150,000. Back against you here. Once called, twice called. At $1 million. Selling at $1,150,000 down here, putting the hammer down, have that quick dialogue, group conversation, $1,150,000. I welcome you back, sir, ma'am, over here at $1,150,000. Or down here, our owners, our winners at $1,150,000. Is there 5 more? Do we go to 55? Ma'am, do you take that opportunity? We do. 55 it is at 1,155. 60 is it? 5 more. There it is at 160. At $1,160,000, get back with ownership. At $1,160,000, do we go 65 then? First call at $1,160,000. Twice called at 1,160. There it is with a further 5. 70 back immediately though. At $1,170,000. That competition tells you it's worth fighting for at $1,170,000 and 75. Do we go 1-2, sir? We do? You comfortable? $1.2 million, good play, good bid. At $1.2 million down here and seated. And 205 is it? At 1.2 for the first call. At $1,200,000. Factor in the calibre of the locality. The home so impressive too. At 1.2 is it 5 more. First call, second call, and we sell down here. You may have scared them off. Third and final. Certain. Down here, down the back at 1.2. Third and final. It's going at 1.2. Going, it is sold here. Well done, great bidding. Appreciate your work. Joy and Alistair, well done on a great campaign to you also.
these skies of a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's time with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's time with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the delay, but it's well worth waiting for. This property we've got up next is 18 Lothian Street in Ilam. Very proudly brought to the market by Courtney Pero, of course, from the Harcourts Horswell team. I know Courtney's had great numbers through and she's very much enjoyed this property in such a great central location. We would not expect anything else. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 18 Lothian Street in Ilam, Christchurch City. It is, of course, a freehold title. Of course, made up also of a very easy care, 275 square metres more or less, so quite unique. At the same time, your settlement date is set down as Thursday the 1st of September, but there is flexibility there, and I know there have been some prior arrangements made before today's auction, but otherwise 1st September 2022, move in or take over your great new investment property in Ilam. Call it Ilam, call it Fendleton, call it what you will. It's a great spot here, folks. It's a very popular location. 18 Lothian Street, of course, just around the corner from the Fendleton New World. Everything that the Fendleton village there has to offer. Bakerman's, of course, are very popular and within walking distance. You've got the university not too far away. You're straight there onto Memorial Ave if you're wanting a town base close to the airport. Location, location, location. Once you get inside it, it's light, it's bright, it's such a great and unique little property. As I said, to find a freehold property such as this in these kind of locations, which is easy care, which is 2 bedrooms, they're hard to come by, and that's why this one's been so popular. So make sure you bid well, folks, with your opportunities secure here today. Of course, that 136 disclosure made with the related parties to the agents there as well. So folks, with all that said, where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids. Where do we see it, folks? Call it out. Could I make it really easy and suggest, say, $500,000? If you're looking for a clue, is it 500? Thank you, sir. At 500,000, we're off and underway. At 500,000, is there, say, a 25 on top here to move us forward? At 500,000, is there 525 in the room? At $500,000, do I call it away now then? First, second, third, and final time. 525, is it? Back of the room. 525 we've got there. Straight back to 550, would you say, sir? 550 on the knot. At $550,000, 75 is it at the back of the room? At $550,000 left-hand side. Rest of the room more than welcome to join in. At 550, is there 575 anywhere? At $550,000 then, once again, first, second, five. Not taking fives at this stage, ma'am. I'll take a 10 though, if it makes it easier for you. Would you say 560 and 560 on the nod? Left the door open for you, 70, sir, or straight to 600 could be a good move. 70 it is, at 570 now. At $570,000. 80 is it, ma'am? Thank you, 580 now. At 5 on top, still taking 10s at this stage, sir. 580, 90 would you say? 90 on the nod, thank you, sir. 590,000. Left the opportunity for 600 for you, ma'am. Think of this location. What can you get for $600,000 at 590 bid on the left-hand side? At 590, we've got a bidder on the phone there with Sarah. Are we coming in? $590,000 I've got here. At 590, first, second, third, final time. 600 is it, ma'am? 600 on the knot. 610, sir, would you say? Still 10s was what I'd like to move in. 610. Thank you, sir. 10. 610. We have it 610. 620 coming back, ma'am. Well, 610, do I call it away there at 610? At 610, bid on the left-hand side. First, second, third, final time at 610. 615, I'll take the fives now then. At 615, extend that to the rest of the room. 20 is it, sir? At 20 it is now. At 620,000, coming back 25 on the phone, Sarah. Outstanding value. What can you buy in this kind of location? 1980s home, red brick. Ticks all the boxes for investment. At $620,000. At 620, I've got the bid here. 25, would you say, Sarah? At $620,000, what outstanding value. At 620, first, second, third, and final time. 622. Okay, 622. Surely, sir, you'll take me straight to 630. 625, I'll take it. At $625,000, I do think this is outstanding value here. At 625. You do surprise me, Sarah. Surely on the phone something stronger. $625,000 I've got. At 625 on the left-hand side with my gentleman, certainly not at a level I can sell. But at this stage, sir, you are my highest bidder and we will be finding a space and coming and having a chat. That's a very valuable right at $625,000. We don't always come back to the room. One last opportunity if you would like to secure that right. First, second, third, final time. Sir, thank you for your bidding. Not at a level I can sell. We'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
Yes, please. Good luck in those negotiations. Hamish, we move along in our catalogue. And I welcome from the Harcourt City team, Andrea Allen, and we welcome her owner and family here today. A big day for the owners, for the family and residents here at 47 Lansdowne Terrace in Cashmere. What you bid and buy today is a freehold estate, 615 square metres, a fabulous parcel here in Cashmere. Your settlement date, very quick. You'll be in for spring, Friday the 2nd of September, unless you've made alternate arrangements. Well, it was a delight to meet with our owner yesterday. 35 years this family have been in residence here. They're only the second family ever to live at number 47. and you can absolutely tell they love it and enjoy it. But the time has come to downsize a little bit and offer another special family the opportunity to call Lansdowne Terrace home. The home itself is bigger than most in the street in that it offers you those 4 good bedrooms, plus an office, plus a studio, so lots of flexibility about how you'd use this home. The living area is so beautiful, looking out to the garden. Lots of botanic joys in that garden, isn't there, Andrea? Fruit and veggies, it's all there. Been very well maintained, the home itself as well. Of course, you become part of a very convivial and special community here. You've got lots of walking tracks, you've got amazing schools in the location as well. The Port Hills, your backdrop, it really is a picturesque part of our city. So Andrew, I know you've got a few words you'd like to say.
Just a couple that you think of acknowledge that 35 years is a long tenure in any home, and they've had many happy memories, AFS students, parties and joy, but it's time for Marion to start her new chapter. So thank you very much.
Brought up an amazing family here, and as you said, hosted lots of people from around the world that also hold those special memories. You're leaving a tip behind. Thank you, I'd like more though. So buyers, that opportunity here, opening bid, opening offer. Who says yes to number 47? Where do we say go? Don't be shy if you come to buy, I'm here to help. Where would you like to start? Perhaps 600. Could I welcome you in at that sort of level? Welcome in, ma'am, at 6 and 00 now. Underway with my starter at 600. Is there 625? I'll work in quarters from here. First call at 600. Second call for this beautiful home here in Lansdowne. Third and final at 6, looking for 625. Well, vendor bid from me, ma'am, at 625. Marion did stay the owner for sure at 625. I welcome you back at 650, all the rest of the room. But 625 a vendor bid, looking for 650 now. First call. And back at 650. At 65 and Aussie 675 competition, your opportunity. First, second, third and final call. Ma'am, I won't place any more vendor bids against you. You're my only bidder at this stage. Let's have a private conversation. Auction is open at 650.
You're in charge. Right, an update to come in the meantime. The next of our opportunities, 12 Moringi Drive in Pegasus. Karen Blair in charge of the campaign. Of course, you bid and buy here. Next up, a freehold title, some 600 square metres, more or less as always. The end of September, the 29th of September, is what the contract calls for in terms of settlement and possession. But it is an absolutely sensational setting out here in Pegasus. Of course, that outlook across the lake, across the wetlands and behind, a great big backyard as well to make the most of for the kids to explore, to have that screen-free play and fun and enjoyment. It is most certainly a leisurely lifestyle for the next lucky owners that reside out at this address. A spacious home most certainly, generously proportioned areas right throughout. Love the flexibility that comes with having that second lounge, that separate media room. Great options hand in hand with that. The home, of course, built just last year, means it is near new. That top of the line style, that spec list, means you live opulently as a result. It is anything but standard, most certainly. Of course, a great venue as well to entertain, not one, not two, but 3 decks to choose from and utilise depending on where the weather and the wind is coming from. Shelter as a result of those options also, but a lot to like about both the home and location out here in Pegasus. So buyers to you, 12 Moringi Drive, just a year old. Where do we start? Opening bid. To get the ball rolling. Is there $900,000 in the room? Is that of interest? You hesitate, we won't. Look, I draw a line in the sand. $900,000. That is a vendor bid. You need to cross that, be north of there. Does someone put a hand up at $950,000? First call at $900,000 on that vendor bid. Buyers, we look for that engagement. Second call, look for a very easy $950,000. Third and final time. That wonderful outlook right there. Third final at 9. Taking it forward to 950 on a further vendor bid. I give you one last opportunity. Do you participate? If not, I'm passing the property back to Karen. Need to be north of there. 950 I have. Once, twice. At 950 is at 975 even. Third and final at 950. Well, Karen, we can't sell at that sort of level. I'll place my last vendor bid and hand it back to you at $1 million. We're not selling at $1 million, but over there, have the conversation. North of $1 million, we welcome that post-auction conversation to be had. Karen's down the back. If you have any questions, any interest in putting together an offer, please have a conversation. Thank you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, just a slight reshuffle in the catalogue again. We just want to keep things moving forward. We welcome back for a second time today Busy People Joy and Alistair from the Ferrymead team, bringing with them a very special opportunity in the former number 12 Celia Street in Redcliffs. I point out on the contract you buy a freehold parcel. Listen to this, 1,903 square metres of real estate. The 15th, I should say, of September being a Thursday is your settlement date in this case and instance. But it really is a special opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. 50 years of ownership coming to a conclusion today. You'll be waiting a very long time for the opportunity, I'd say, again, going forward. Such a special piece of real estate for its position and its size. Of course, just steps away from both the waterfront, the local Redcliffe School as well. Great community in and around you. It is a park-like setting with the size of the section at over 1,900 square metres. That leafy shelter and privacy of the established garden, that's being lovingly cared for. The site complete with its very own even petanque court. The home itself, though, boasts that mix and combination of the retro and contemporary flair. The upper level, that designed by none other than Peter Bevan, so an impressive property. Options are plenty with both home and the site itself moving forward for its future. Plenty of possibilities, you'd have to say, but a big moment for our family as they look to part with number 12 Celia Street. I will give Alistair, I think it is, the very last word before we look for an opening bid, though.
Thank you, Ned. A very, very big moment. A very special property. Joy and I have had a great campaign. It takes several things to have a good campaign. One is a good property. One is good vendors, and now the rest is up to you, the purchasers.
What about a good auctioneer? Absolutely. Well, we look for an opening bid. What do we start with here on 12 Celia Street? Off we go. Thank you, Alison Carter from the team at $1.2 million. Who advances from there? Do we work in 50s? Is it 1 1/4 or 1/3? First call at $1.2 million. Have it on Alison's call. Second call at $1.2 million only for something of this calibre and size and position. Third final at $1.2 million. Is there better here in the room? Buyers, you hesitate, I'll have a conversation with Alison and her buyer. Is there competition? Is there further bidding? At $1.2 million, time and turn. Over here at $1.25 million. Have it there with you, sir, at $1,250. Back they come, is it Alison at $1,300? Have a bid over here, though, at $1,250,000. First call, second call at $1,250,000. There's the 1.3. Welcome you back, and $350 I have with you, sir. Look for 1.4. Your own petanque court included. At $1,350,000 for the first, second, at $1,350,000 elsewhere. Third final call. At $1,350,000, Alison, anything further? You know the value of real estate in this area. At $1,350,000. If not, sir, I'm going to have a conversation over here with you at $1,350,000. Appears to be what we're going to be doing at $1,350,000. Alison, confirmation?
1,360.
Going a further 10. Okay, $1,360,000. Do you do the same or 1.4? 70 it is. At $1,370,000, back in the lead. 80 or 4, call it out, at $1,370,000 back over here. First and second and third. At $1,370,000, certain this time. Still need to get some instructions, pausing on your bid here at $1,370,000, and we'll come back to you with an update.
skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but
wait for our buyers to come back in the room. We're poised. Poised. All right, we go back to 47 Lansdowne Terrace in the heart of Cashmere. I left with the bid at 650. Ma'am, can I get you to confirm that bid is now 721,500? Appreciate your work at $721,500 after 35 years. It's time to sell. We sell away now for the want of another bid. First, second, third and final call. Andrea and I delighted to announce the property's gone and sold to you. Congratulations. Hey! We wish you many happy years there, and a thank you to you and your family. All the very best. Well done, Andrea. Great campaign. Yeah, if Lynn's all good, you're all good. Waiting patiently, Lynn Ma and her clients, Lynn from the Wigram team, and we welcome our owners of 59 Somerville Crescent in the heart of Aidenfield. The contract describes the property here as a freehold estate, 714 square metres of land. Your settlement date early spring on the 8th of September. Well, this is a fabulous post-quake build. 2013 Stonewood Homes built this gorgeous family executive home here in Aidenfield. And over the past 8-10 years, we've seen the Aidenfield location become so very popular. I love the green spaces throughout there, the reserves, the playgrounds. It's become a very popular family locale, and this home itself works so very well for families. You've got beautiful open plan living spaces, easy connection with the outdoors, that covered outdoor entertaining area. The accommodation is set up very well for families. We've got the master suite on one side of the house and the 3 bedrooms on the other, so you've got that separation, that quietness. The home and the garden, very generous in their proportions. Our owners have very much enjoyed their time there. That kitchen, centre stage, as well as the butler's pantry, it's all there available for you. Great storage here too, good school zones, Oakland's primary, and of course lots of shopping precincts at Horswell and Wigram. So another gorgeous home here in Aidenfield. We offer it up to you folks today. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you see value? Call it out. 680. Welcome in at 680,000. Do we push forward at 7? Should be easy at this stage. First call, 7, and welcome in at 700,000. At 7 now, is there 725 perhaps? I'd like 25 at this early stage, sir. 725, would you say? 15, okay, slight improvement. We'll work with you. 715.
725.
25, there's the quarter at 725. Another 15 tucked away, 740 could I say? 735. 35 it is, and 45. 45 now at 745. 55, sir, happy there. 55 on the nod.
765.
65, good bidding at 765. 7 3/4 I look for. 775 on the nod at 775.
785.
85. We say 800 at 785. First call, second, 800. Good bid, sir, at 800. The new number to beat at 800 now.
810.
810 at 810. Step by step, brick by brick. 810, 820 is it? 815, shortening the stride again at 815. Take me to 820 or 25.
820.
20, good work, 820. 25, 8 1/4 now at 8 1/4. 830 is there, or 35. A lot of home on offer here for good bedrooms, like lovely spacious living at 825 the bit. First call. Go again, ma'am, 830, happy to work there. Second call. Third and final call at 825.
830.
830. 35. At 35. Good homes worth fighting for. Valuable properties here in Aidenfield. At 8:30, bid down the back. You sure, ma'am? At 8-3 and 0. First call. Second call. Thank you, Johnny. 835. Third and final. Looking for 840. 835, sir. Not a level I can sell. Let's have that conversation. See if we can get you moved into Somerville. Auction paused at 835.
I'll never You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking.
12 Celia Street. Good dialogue taking place. Pleased to announce that there has been an improvement and increase in that bid, and after 50 years of ownership, the family have agreed that the property is going to be firstly withdrawn, secondly sold to our highest bidder out of the room. So congratulations, well done, the best with your move up from Arrowtown. Enjoy it, you'll love it at this address. And I think we just have an update to come and an auction to come, do we?
Keeping these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true. these skies have a different light. Why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 18 Lothian Street in Ilam. We left the room before the bid of $625,000. We have had some increase on that in negotiations, however, not to a level that our owners are willing to sell today. So at 625, actually, sorry, it was higher than that outside the room, but not prepared to sell. I can now announce to the room that we'll be pricing the property at $679,000. If you've got interest, please talk to Courtney or the team. Very quickly, I'm sure a quality property in such a great location will not last long. Thank you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. And my ear be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Okay, folks, apologise for the delay, working hard in negotiations this afternoon, but I can now take you out to Prebbleton, and in particular the property at 50 Lindsay Drive. It's an architectural masterpiece, as we know. It's just an absolutely fantastic home that I had the pleasure of going through just a couple of days ago, and it is truly stunning. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract of sale, which outlines the property at 50 Lindsay Drive in Prebbleton is of course a freehold title made up of some 700 square metres more or less. Your settlement date set down in the contract is the 9th of September 2022, so a nice quick turnaround and into your great new family home here in Prebbleton. So folks, as I said, it's just an absolute architectural masterpiece, something which could be off the pages of a House and Garden magazine, as you see there. It's so nice, it's so modern, so much thought has been put into the design. Our owner's decisions to move north This house, of course, does tug on the heartstrings. It's not an easy decision to make, but they are committed to that move, and of course, therefore, Lindsay Drive is up for sale today. As I say, so modern, so nice, all those extra features. I love those barn doors in those living rooms, and everything flows seamlessly indoor, outdoor there. That unique large reserve you've got at the front too gives you extra space. But all the finishings, as you see through the bathrooms, etc., that cedar cladding on the outside, it is absolutely 10 out of 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have strong conditional parties not here in the room today. But is there anyone here that would place a bid for Lindsay Drive? I'm not going to vendor bid at all. No figures from me. It's simply, are you here to place a bid on 50 Lindsay Drive? Otherwise, I'll be passing the property back to Courtney to work with those parties immediately after auction. So 50 Lindsay Drive in Prebbleton. Any bidder offer? First, second, third, final time. Well, Courtney, I know you've got those parties to work with. I'm going to pass the property back to you. If you haven't got any interest, or if you haven't yet seen 50 Lindsay Drive, I suggest you do it very quickly. I know this will not last long. Thank you.
All right, folks, I take you back to 59 Somerville Crescent in Aidenfield. I left with a bid at 835. That bid's been increased to $870,000. Not quite at a level that our owners will sell. So for the want of another bid, first, second, third and final call. We'll pass the property in on that live bid at 870, Lynn, but our owners have authorised to price the property. The property is now priced at $929. That's $929,000. They're in Aidenfield, very much available. Be quick, give Lynn a call, she'll get you through. And all the very best to our owners in your new move. And I think that's it for the day. So thank you very much.